So पहला क्वेश्चन हमारे पास है which says if the cross price elasticity of demand between good X and Y is positive, then the goods are unrelated, substitutes, complements or inferior. So see, when we say cross price elasticity of demand is positive, that means अगर एक good, for example Y का price बढ़ता है, so it will cause an increase in demand of X good. ऐसा किस केस में होता है? It happens in the case of substitutes. So the correct answer is option B, substitutes. क्योंकि when the price of Y is increasing, people will shift their demand to good X. Next question is, in monopolistic competition, firms in the long run, option A, earn supernormal profits, option B, operate at minimum average cost, option C, have excess capacity, or option D, face perfectly elastic demand. So the correct answer is option C, they have excess capacity, because in the long run firms जो monopolistic competition में होती हैं, they earn normal profit and operate with excess capacity. So the next question is, in third degree price discrimination, the monopolist, option A, charges a single price in all markets, option B, charges different prices on consumer identity or group elasticity, option C, charges price based on product version, option D, charges time based pricing. Correct answer यहाँ पर है option B, that is charges different prices on consumer identity or group elasticity. So third degree price discrimination में monopolist अपनी market को, अपने customers को divide करता है into various groups based on their elasticity. For example, they can divide the market, their customers, into, let's say, students and professionals, and they can charge different prices for different segments. The backward bending supply curve of labor illustrates, option A, the law of diminishing returns, option B, income and substitution effects in labor supply, option C, only the substitution effect, or option D, the law of variable proportions. So यहाँ पर correct answer है option B, that is income and substitution effects in labor supply. Because at lower wages क्या होता है? Substitution effect comes into the picture. That means more work and less leisure. But at the higher wages, income effect dominates. That means workers prefer to have more leisure and less labor supply it will lead to. Hence, it will create a backward bending curve. Next question is, in the long run, firm's cost curve is option A, U-shaped due to economies and diseconomies of scale, option B, upward sloping due to diminishing returns, option C, L-shaped due to technological progress, or option D, none of the above. So the correct answer is option A, in the long run, firm's cost curve is U-shaped. And why is it so? Because of economies and diseconomies of scale. So see, when the firm is operating in the long run, जब हम long run में firm के cost curve की बात करते हैं, that means पहले economies of scale आती हैं, जिससे जो average cost होती है कंपनी का, firm का, वो decrease हो जाता है. But after a certain point, diseconomies enters into the picture. उससे क्या होता है? आपका जो firm का cost curve होता है वो फिर से बढ़ने लगता है. That means it makes the shape of U. So that is why we can say the correct answer is option A, U-shaped due to economies and diseconomies of the scale. Next question is, if marginal revenue is negative, then option A, total revenue is still increasing, option B, total revenue is falling, option C, demand is unit elastic, or option D, price is zero. So जब भी आपका marginal revenue negative होता है, that means every extra unit that is being sold is contributing negatively to the overall revenue. क्योंकि हर जो एक extra unit आप बेच रहे हैं वो अगर आपको negative revenue दे रही है, that means जो वो contribute कर रही है to the total revenue, that is also negative. It will cause the total revenue to fall. So the correct answer is option B, total revenue is falling. Next question, a given good is one for which option A, substitution effect dominates the income effect, option B, income and substitution effect reinforce each other, option C, income effect is negative and stronger than substitution effect, option D, demand curve is vertical. So यहाँ पर correct answer है option C, that means income effect is negative and stronger than the substitution effect. इफेक्ट, गिवन गुड्स क्या होते हैं? दे आर द इंफीरियर गुड्स. सो इनके केस में नेगेटिव इनकम इफेक्ट आउटवे करता है पॉजिटिव सब्स्टिट्यूशन इफेक्ट को, जिसकी वजह से डिमांड राइजेस एज द प्राइस इंक्रीजेस. Under price leadership in oligopoly, price is determined by option A, government regulations, option B, cartel decisions, option C, dominant firm in the industry, or option D, average cost curve. So oligopoly के case में prices are determined by option C, that is dominant firm in the industry. So इससे क्या होता है? It avoids price wars and also ensures stability. Next question is the Lerner index measures option A, price elasticity of demand, option B, degree of monopoly power, option C, marginal utility, or option D, risk preference. So Lerner index measure करता है option B, degree of monopoly power. Next question is the condition for profit maximization under perfect competition is option A, price is equal to average cost, option B, marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost and marginal cost is rising. Option C, average revenue is equal to average cost, and option D is marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost and marginal cost is declining. So यहाँ पर correct answer है condition for profit maximization क्या होती है under perfect competition, that is MR is equal to MC and MC is rising. Next question, break-even point is the level of output where option A, total revenue is equal to total cost, option B, marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost, option C, fixed cost is equal to variable cost, or option D, price is equal to marginal cost. So see, when we say break even point, ये वो point होता है जहाँ पर company is neither earning any profits nor having any losses. So यहाँ पर जो condition होती है that is your revenue is equal to your cost. So option A is the correct answer. That means total revenue is equal to total cost. क्योंकि जब revenue cost के बराबर हो जाता है that means ना ही company को loss हो रहा है ना ही company कोई profit कमा रही है. When marginal cost is less than the average cost is option A, increasing, option B, constant, option C, decreasing, option D is undefined. करेक्ट आंसर यहाँ पर है ऑप्शन सी, दैट इज डिक्रीजिंग. क्योंकि व्हेन मार्जिनल कॉस्ट इज लेस, दैट मींस कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोड्यूसिंग वन एक्स्ट्रा यूनिट इज लेस, ऑब्वियसली आपका एवरेज कॉस्ट डिक्रीज होगा. Price elasticity of demand is said to be inelastic when ED is equal to 1, less than 1, greater than 1 or none of the above. यहाँ पर करेक्ट आंसर है ऑप्शन बी, दैट इज लेस देन 1. Which market structure is characterized by a large number of sellers selling differentiated products? Option A, perfect competition. Option B, monopoly. Option C, monopolistic competition. Option D, oligopoly. यहाँ पर करेक्ट आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, दैट इज मोनोपोलिस्टिक कंपटीशन. क्योंकि मोनोपोलिस्टिक कंपटीशन के केस में वी हैव लार्ज नंबर ऑफ सेलर्स हु आर सेलिंग डिफरेंशिएटेड प्रोडक्ट्स. In short run, which of the following does not vary with output? Option A, variable cost. Option B, total cost. Option C, fixed cost. Or option D, marginal cost. Correct answer is option C, that is fixed cost. क्योंकि fixed cost short run में does not changes with the level of output. Last question for today is the marginal utility curve is option A, downward sloping, option B, upward sloping, option C, horizontal, or option D, vertical. The correct answer is option A, that is downward sloping. So that was all for today. I hope you liked today's video. If you did, please like, share and comment. Do subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned in for the next video that will be posted 7 p.m. tomorrow.